Hi, we are on week 2. I've already watched my lectures. It's currently the 30th of September and I'm about to start some more research for the 2 charities. I'm going to do that as like a visual thing. I also want to do some research into the Zine, and the plan is to make some of those. I think we're supposed to do A4 ones. So I've got sketchbooks everywhere, so I'm going to use one of my A4 sketchbooks and experiment with different styles and different... It says to spend 2 or 3 hours on the task, and then the other thing I need to do is write up something to do with collaboration, which I might do in a comic form. Last few days I've been feeling horrendous mentally, but I have figured why. It's because my seasonal depression's kicking in a little bit early. It gets colder up north sooner. But I love the autumn. I hate that my body responds this way. Anyway, we'll ignore that. So like I said, yesterday I went through my lectures. You don't need to watch me do that. It's not the most interesting thing. So I'm going to get on with this week's task, and then next week we get put into our collaboration groups, which is terrifying and exciting, so yay. First we'll do a bit of research. I'm also going to make sure I chat with my friends today. There are reasons, there are weathers all over my desk. If you know, you know. Get the appropriate sketchbook, because I can do this research while I'm on the call with my friends. So this is for Evolve, which looks like a Mars bar. Yeah. So I've already started on this. So we've got the refugee one. And I brought all my pens back up with me. I believe I started looking at community collaboration. But anyway, I should do some studying. But what I'll do is I'll come back and film when I'm doing the thing, because one of the tasks is to do 2 or 3 hours spending on zine making stuff, and I want to get a couple of videos watched so I can do different styles of them. Yeah, we'll see how it is. But for now, visual note taking, research, because I can do that through my phone, my tablet, or whatever. I'll be back to filming once I start doing some actual art, because this research stuff is a bit boring. So I think that's what I'll do. I think I'll use the Abominable Book subscription bookmark that came in the last one, and then use that as an inspiration for the zine. So I'm following the workshop correctly. This is the A4 I'm going to use. So in theory, now I have enough. Let's go through this and see. Okay. Yeah, so she picked a few words and phrases and made a poem out of them. I'm going to write down what I've got. There had been rumours of a patient. He noticed a faint sound like someone whispering. Finally, somewhere in the basement, 100 reflections of himself. The patient. There had been rumours of a patient. He noticed a faint sound like someone whispering. Finally, somewhere in the basement, 100 reflections of himself, and then the whispers stopped. And then that's the back. Just my Instagram on there. And then that's the poster bit in the middle. I actually really like this concept for a poster, and actually it works quite well for my theme. I'm just going to record it with my phone to put, or take pictures with my phone to put on the mural to show what I did in the workshop, and then I'm going to look at some other ways of producing a zine and seeing if I can relate it more to my thingy that I'm doing. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go work on the other module. Yeah, I'll be honest, I'm probably going to be done after this little thing, because my brain's a little bit frazzled, and then I'm just going to sit and draw. But once I've got this edited, I'll upload it to the collab thing. I just have to see how things go. Anyway, that's me done for the day. I will get this done, uploaded, and then I'm just gonna commission work. I'm going to shut myself away while I do that because that kind of helps me to focus. So yeah, that's day 2 of week 2 done. I'm tired, okay? I'm tired. Au revoir.